Clickbait. Clickbait. No, this video's not clickbait. Jesus Christ. Okay, here goes one thing I'm hoping that actually happens. Diddy Kong Racing on the Nintendo Switch. Almost an impossibility before I thought what happened earlier this year. Nintendo and Microsoft are indeed playing with each other and PC. So, I thought, like other people also probably didn't think of, you thought I was gonna say other people thought, didn't you? I'll show you. I thought of, you know what, if they're gonna share playing together, why not, well, since Nintendo and Microsoft both own the rights to Diddy Kong Racing, even though it's in mostly Nintendo's name, Diddy Kong's only one of the characters that's in the game. All the others belongs to Rare. So instead of, say, releasing it just for the Nintendo Switch, why not release it for the Nintendo Switch and Xbox? Hey, if they can play together, they wouldn't mind having the same game on both systems. And he's like, Nintendo would never do that. Probably Microsoft, but not Nintendo. I thought about this since last year. Nintendo has been releasing games, yes they have, on the App Store and the whatever market you call for Android. I'm not an Android user, unfortunately. But they have been using their own IPs on different platforms. So you're telling me that they can't do it? Or they won't consider doing it? Come on, having Diddy Kong Racing, the original, not the remake, because the remake isn't as good as the original, because the original had better music and, well, felt better. Let's just put it like that. Better everything, essentially. You're telling me if they put this on both systems that it wouldn't sell? I love the original Diddy Kong Racing. I like it much better than the remake, even though it was only like, I think 3 when I first played it. And I could not wait until it came for the remake to come out, and it was good. I enjoyed it. It just wasn't as good as the original. There's so many things you could have done in the original that you couldn't do in the remake. Oh, and, well, here goes another thing that'd be fixed. The control. Honestly, while the N64's controller was good for the time, it has dated a lot. I went back to play it on here, and you can see the gameplay on that Nintendo Switch screen in your video now. That I'm constantly stopping for no reason. My A button is, I don't know, messed up. It's a third-party controller, but it is, well, it's like a close third-party controller. It's so close to being like first-party, but it just doesn't. It's just third-party because Nintendo won't make any more controllers. But the control stick is the main problem with this game. I've played this game on an emulator. This footage was not captured by an emulator though. It was captured on the original N64. But the control stick, a new control stick is so tight. And I don't mean like it's tight controls where you can actually, like, you have fluid movement in your character's movement. No. This control stick is stiff. It is rock hard. It won't move. Yeah, make a dick joke all you want. But, and that's like the problem for a new controller. If you break in the controller, it is soft. It moves all around. You have no control over it. Make a dick joke if you want. But on an actual emulator where I had an actual controller, and I also used it on, well, keyboard, I had a better control for the game with a third-party controller on an emulator. It's a Logitech controller. I forgot what it is. You can find it for $20 on Amazon or cheaper. But are you telling me that this game being re-released for Nintendo Switch and Xbox One, S and X, would not be one of the greatest things that come behind this, well, partnership, I would just call it, them playing together online? They get the two games because they both have rights held between it. This game needs a re-release. Like, it will never get a proper re-release on one single console, I don't think. Due to the fact of, well, it's owned by two different companies and they're competing. And you can say that for a lot of games. A lot of games lost their rights and will never be re-released. That is, well, the problem with licenses. They expire sometimes, and if the publisher doesn't renew them, they lose it and they can't re-release that product, unfortunately. But that's all I really have here to say today. I really hope, and this is like a 1% chance, unfortunately, that Diddy Kong Racing and other games like it get re-released over the course of time. Because I don't want to lose games, and emulation's fine, but playing an official emulator version just feels right. And plus the Diddy Kong Racing emulator, once you got to the final boss, the game always crashed, so wasn't able to beat the final boss. Tear. Well, anyway, but this has been Yoshken, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.